Hello and welcome back to the North Country Outdoor Channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I hope you're being productive. I hope you're grinding it out, making that money, living the American dream. Anyway, in today's video, I want to talk about if you want to become a landscaping company, if you want to mow lawns, if you want to plow snow, if you want to be a handyman, there's something that you should know. And when I first got into this, I did not know this, and that is if you plan on doing stuff for big box stores such as Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, any of those, actually a lot of banks, Fifth Third Banks, Walgreens, CVS Pharmacy, any big store out there, you're going to be working for a maintenance company. What happens, and it sucks, but the maintenance company holds the contract for the snow removal, for the grass, for the handyman services, for all that stuff. And so what ends up happening is you don't actually, so here's the companies that I work for, that I work for a maintenance company for. I plow Home Depot, which is Horizon Landscape out of Southern Michigan, holds the contract for that. And then I do Walgreens, and then I do the Fifth Third Banks here in town, and then USM, and they're out of Pennsylvania, hold the contract for those locations. And I think there's another company that I might work for too. I can't remember. I got a lot going on. So what happens is we'll take Home Depot for example. Horizon Lawn Maintenance Incorporated out of Southern Michigan holds the contract for all the Home Depots in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin, I believe. And it sucks because what happens is Home Depot doesn't hire you directly to plow their snow. Horizon hires you to plow their snow, which in turn means that that maintenance company gets a cut of the pay, which really sucks. It drives the prices down for the guy like me and you that actually does the work. You do not make all the money that Home Depot pays to have snow removed on that location. Now, I'm not going to tell you how much I make, and another thing is that when you do work for big companies like that, a lot of times they do a seasonal contract. And we'll do another video on that. That means that you don't get paid every time you push the snow. You get paid a set amount no matter how many times you push the snow for the whole season. And I have a system on figuring out what that number needs to be so you don't get screwed. We'll talk about that in another video. But so say Home Depot pays $60,000 a year to have their snow removed. That's how much they pay Horizon. Now Horizon has to find a contractor to remove that snow. That's me. That's where North Country comes into play. Now I have to work out a deal with Horizon where I'm only going to make $33,000 of that $60,000 to remove the snow. Now those are not realistic numbers. Those are just numbers that I threw out there. What I'm trying to tell you is that if you want to get into this type of work, you need to get used to working for a maintenance company and somebody else getting a piece of your pie. It sucks. It really does. But that's the only way to break into doing this type of big time commercial work. Now I have other places. I deal with townships. I deal with apartment complexes, and I deal with a lot of different things. I don't really do too much residential snow plowing anymore, but some of those places I do deal with them directly, which is really nice because then, you send them an invoice and they pay you. There's no middleman taking a chunk of your pie. There's no way to avoid it. Now, why do they do that? Why does Home Depot want a maintenance company? It's real simple. So Cadillac Home Depot here in Cadillac, Michigan, their snowplow guy, me, doesn't show up. Instead of them trying to call me, and then their guy doesn't show up in Gaylord, and their guy doesn't, and basically what it does is it's just one company, one phone call to Horizon Lawn Maintenance saying, hey, this store's got an issue, this store's got an issue, this store's got an issue. And instead of corporate Home Depot having to take care of it, Horizon takes care of it for, those 5 states. It's one phone call in their Rolodex of phone numbers versus 700 phone calls. You see what I'm trying to say there? So Home Depot corporate doesn't want to deal with the individual contractor. They want to deal with one company that deals with the individual contractors. So if they have an issue, they make one phone call. That's it, done. They don't have to go searching through and find out who the contractor is for that site. And it's like that for all your major box stores. I used to hold the contract for Office Max here in town, and then they went out of business. Now Harbor Freight went in there. I did not get that contract. It sucks. That's a whole big story. But anyways, you need to be mindful of certain things, and nobody told me this going into it, and that's why I make these videos, because I want to give people a heads up. I want to help people, and I want people to be entrepreneurs, and I just want to help in whatever way that I can. So anyways, I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow's a new day. Be creative and own it. Hey, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and just remember, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.